Hello there! Thank you for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and boy, the Summer of Love, 1967, with some say the most important album in rock history. Take a look at this. The American, United States Capitol Records promotional poster sent out to retailers to attract the attention of customers for none other than Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. June 1967, I think it was June 2 the album was released, so this was probably sent out first week of June or last week of May, something like that, to retailers all over America. Measures about 2 by 2.5 feet, so it's a nice size because by the late 60s more and more record stores were appearing. And it's a very interesting design what Capitol Records did with this. First of all, in the upper left-hand corner, you can see the name of the album in a very dated but still cool-looking 1967 font. A very popular type style for that time period with those blue letters of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. So that's where the fun starts. And then interestingly, the in-house designers for Capitol decided to stack the LPs, so you have one on top of the other with the jackets somewhat open, and that gives you a look at both the front cover and the back cover, so that's pretty neat. And up top there you have actually the black LP sort of sliding out of the jacket, and you can see a bit of the Capitol rainbow swirl label that is really marks the era back then for Capitol Records all through the 60s with Beatles and Beach Boys records, so that's pretty fun. By the way, this black area here, this poster does crease and crinkle easily because it's a glossy poster, and you can really see often the surface imperfections when you look at that black record when you run across this poster. So that's just something to be aware of. So then it's got these really neat 5 bullet points down the side, and it's just real marketing. You have to really take your hat off to Capitol for really just pointing out the good points and what the selling points were, because it was a deluxe package. It was a rather, it was a very big release even before it came out, but that first bullet point is the one that just kills me. I mean, it's so prescient, right? That's the word to use, and even eerie almost. I mean, they had no idea. This was designed probably in March or April, printed in early May and all that. They had no idea that Pepper was going to be so well received, and often finishes at the very top in the #1 position amongst polls for the greatest rock album of all time. And what does this say? The greatest ever! Exclamation point. That is just so wildly cool. In fact, why don't I give you a quick close-up, the glare notwithstanding, of the 5 bullet points. I like to call those, for lack of a better, they're like yellow popsicle sticks in their, in their shape. So there you have the greatest ever right there on top. You'd almost think they knew something, because if they didn't, maybe they should put it last. But no, there it is first. And I just think that's a major attraction of this promo poster. It's just like having an original Wizard of Oz or Gone with the Wind movie poster and having it saying the greatest, greatest of all time, all movies that ever will come out. So, but anyway, the rest of the 4 bullet points down here, the right-hand side of the poster, say 13 new Beatles songs that it had. Of course, that was a selling point itself, because most LPs up till then had only 11 Beatles songs. Giant Beatles portrait right here in the middle, and all that referred to was actually the, you can see a sliver of it here, the inside gatefold sleeve is what that was, but still a very nice picture, that's for sure. Then it says complete printed lyrics, and I've never done the study myself, but there is word that this was probably the first major rock album to ever include the lyrics to songs, and of course it was on the back cover, on the red back cover of the album. And then it says the last one is 7 great Sgt. Pepper cutouts, and they actually show that down here. If you bought the record in the day or have the LP, you can see it was a sheet where you just cut out neat things like the sergeant stripes for your shoulder and everything like that. So it was an elaborate, expensive package for the time. I think it listed at $5.98, and I'm not sure, but it was they really wanted to tell you in the promo poster why it would cost so much and what you got, and you certainly got a lot, that's for sure. Then there's a nice Capitol Records yellow logo. If I can lift it up for you there, down there in the lower left-hand corner. That sort of offsets it nicely from the white background for most of the poster. So it's a fun, really busy poster that was meant to, and I'm sure did, attract attention. It certainly attracts collectors' attention these days. As I said, it was made on glossy stock, and so that does tend to retain all the little crinkles and folds and just general wear and tear that a poster can pick up even from being in storage for decades. And so it, it does show those very easily. So, collectors just have to settle for that. It's okay. Sometimes it doesn't hurt for something to look old. And it also does really help. The poster is largely white, because on a white background those things tend to show the least, But there it is. Boy, I'll tell you, the Beatles Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band promo poster, 1967. What can you say? What can you say, really? Everybody knows about the album. It's just great to be able to show you the poster. And there it is. Forgive the glare again. And just a real beauty. So, hope you enjoyed seeing it. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.